As a married woman, listen to me. Your husband's family can never love you the way they love your husband. If they look for your husband, God forbid, they don't see your husband. They can never transfer the love they have for their son to you, no matter what you do for them. If you like, break yourself into two for your husband's family. Once they look for your husband, they don't see him, you will see their ray color. Their son na their son. Their brother na their brother. You are not their brother. You are not their son. You are just a brother's wife. I know we have some good in-laws that when they look for their son, they don't see their son. They will gather their son's wife and the children together and take care of them. That one day. But majority of in-laws, they can never love you the way they love their son. If you like, break into two for them. That's just the bitter truth. Look at this poster. Let's not even talk about Mohbad and Mohbad's wife. Let's talk about this recent one. Look at this poster. This is Jnr Pope's poster. The family recognized him as their son. They recognized him as somebody's brother. They recognized him as somebody's uncle. They recognized him as somebody's father. But they did not recognize him as somebody's husband. Jnr Pope himself, by himself, with his mouth, always come out to tell us stories of how he met his wife, how they got married, and how they are celebrating 11 years marriage anniversary. He always tell us how marriage made him a better person. He always tell us how lucky he is to get married to his wife. All of a sudden, poster come out. He's no longer somebody's husband. They don't fling that one come out. The next thing we go to hear, autopsy, DNA, corona inquest, cuts. That's the next thing we'll start hearing. No, we'll take an easier. Because this information you people are giving women, they will hold on to it and they will cause havoc. I'm telling you. Because these days, average women are going into marriage knowing fully well that their husband's family does not love them all. So they will do everything to secure themselves and get ready in case. You people should stop with this thing. This African mentality that once they look for husband, they don't see. Then the husband's family will start looking for every means to kick the wife and the children out of the line so they can drag all the properties for themselves. Stop that. Stop it. It's not nice.
Anybody who say that nobody performed CPR on JP must be telling lies. First of all, JP was not rescued from a near boat mishap. JP was brought out dead. He had spent over 4 hours under the water. I was there alive. When JP was brought out, JP was already dead. All the CPR they were performing was just like, okay, let's give a second chance. And then they first took him to the hospital. But you know, because people want to trend, even people who were making comments during and after the event, a lot of them were not there. They were not even close to where JP was. There was a surge crowd, the mixture of Nollywood people, villagers within the riverine, and all of that. Now, when I ordered that they should take him to the hospital, I left there. And I had my PAs who were on ground, and there was one of them who I made sure was, you must be the one standing close to either a doctor or JP. So before anything, she will be the one to say, Mr. President, this is the situation. So all these people who were outside releasing what they don't know were not even close. It just goes to show how callous some people can be. In a cause of somebody's death, you're bringing up things. I went to see the family yesterday. I was with the mother. Could you believe that the news or all of these rumors was giving the mom a different picture? Like the son was either murdered by people. Fortunately, I went with some people who were survivors of the mishap. So they had to report live and say, Mama, don't think like that. Somebody like me, I was supposed to be in the boat. We're waiting for the third boat. So we know what happened. What caused all of these going traditional and all of that was that when I had left there, So all of those rumors were generated by people who either wanted to trend or wanted to just cause mischief, wanted to say that, okay, we know this person more, and all of that.
Jnr Pope was a husband to somebody, and she gave birth to 3 children for him. But the family released a condolence statement, and they didn't include the wife as part of the bereaved. Can you see? He was a beloved son, he was a beloved father, a beloved brother, uncle, superstar, but he was not a husband. Dear men, don't die. Don't die because the family you love, the woman you love so much. Remember how the love started for that woman, and then she has children for you. You all are going to become a beautiful family. When you go, nobody will fight for this family like you. So nothing is worth your life. Men, don't die. Women, stand on your feet. I feel like it's when a man dies, you now understand or you discover how the family members felt about you all along. Like, even widows will never wish it on their worst enemy. This topic is like, it triggers me because I watched my own mother become a widow. My father died 10 years ago. Before he died, that day, all he was saying was, Lady, stand for me. My mom's name is Lady. Lady, 10 years now, my mommy has been standing for him. Dear men, don't die. Death is inevitable, I understand. And that's why the Bible says God is the defender of the widow, the father to the fatherless. So God's wrath is upon you if you are maltreating a widow. God's wrath, God's anger is upon you and your household, not just you. If you don't know what to do to a widow, I don't know, I'm not talking about Jnr Pope's lives. I don't add to the pain. People think they love the husband more than the widow. He was our beloved brother, our beloved son. But he has family members depending on him. Because we don't know how to navigate grief. Even as Christians, we believe that death is not the end. It's the beginning of eternity. We died in Christ, so we are victorious. It's not easy. And in Nigeria, widows are treated unfairly. It's an enough stigma. If it has not happened to you, you cannot relate. May it not happen to us. Men, don't die. Who is your next of kin? Your next of kin is one old man in the village that does not care about your wife and your children. May it not be our portion. It's so sad. Like, no matter what has happened, no matter how annoying the woman is, it doesn't have to get on paper. It doesn't have to be obvious. That's why as wives say, we need to be careful. I pray that God strengthen every widow out there.
Jnr Pope wife, you have to tell us what you did to our favorite superstar Jnr Pope. What did you do to Jnr Pope? You have to come out and explain to us, because this man took you like a treasure. He treasured you the way a man is supposed to treasure his wife. Even women like you were very jealous. He didn't say, oh, I'm a celebrity and I have lots of eyes on me, so I should not post my wife. He always posts his family. This man does not joke with his family. So how come? Okay, let me read what they wrote. Forever in our hearts, with a heavy heart but total submission to God, we the family of late Odonwondo of Uwala Abaka Ukehe in Unsuka Igbetiti, local government of Enugu State, regrets to announce the irreplaceable father, uncle, and favorite superstar. Full stop. Even added favorite superstar. So they recognize that he has a lot of fans, but they couldn't recognize you, his wife. Something is wrong. What did you do to that man? We've been hearing small rumors, that we've been hearing small rumors, but you have to come out and clear your name. Come out. Why was he trying to contact VDM at the first place? Are you sure he wasn't contacting VDM to talk about you? How come you fainted after you heard the news? Was it because you care too much or because of your conscience? You have to come out and clear the hair. And please, if you know why they did not include husband in this banner, drop it on the comment section, so the people that are behind can go to the comment section and read what really happened. Thank you for watching this video. See you on my next video. Bye.
Yo, Swag Nation, how you doing? Last night while coming back from work, I was robbed at gunpoint around Ibulo Kitty. I was riding in my car with my colleague Georgina Ibe and share twins. and we were robbed around Ubulokiti at gunpoint. They stole everything, took everything, phones, ransacked the vehicle, took our footwears, and you know, even some shoes, production shoes from my car. Stole my bag with my passport in it and some personal belongings, my PVC, ID card, a lot of things. You know, while approaching the road, these armed robbers blocked the road with a tree trunk. So I saw it from a distance, and then I stopped in the middle of the road. And then I noticed from the bushes, the guys, they jumped and they started racing towards my vehicle. I put my car in reverse, stepped on the accelerator. The next thing I heard behind me was Boa. Imaume was behind me, one of my colleague riding in his own vehicle. So I had to hit him, but he didn't know what I was reversing for. So the guys immediately, I turned to look ahead of me. They had already reached my door, opened the door, pointing a gun at my forehead, bro. Said, lie down, you know. So we all laid down on the floor. They took our personal, stole after doing their doings. Cars were passing, you know. People were passing, I'm not joking, while we were on the ground. And they were like, Jnr Pope, Jnr Pope, Imume, you know. But yet, so these guys actually recognized us. My brother, I covered my head with my hand, you know, facing down. And I said I should come and open the boot. The moment I wanted to stand, the guy said, lie down, you know. He noticed the boot was open, so he stole my shoes, my footwears. But it's not funny. I had to blow Kitty. And then when they said we should drive away, we drove. On getting to the customs checkpoint, we reported there. The customs actually told us that the first set of people had come to report passengers that they were stabbed and injured. So you see, it's a regular occurrence on that same spot. It's not like the police don't know. I'm very sure they know this. So I'm calling on the Commissioner of Police, Delta State, calling on the Governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okonkwo, to please do something about this, because the Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okonkwo, has done a great job when it comes to security in Delta State as a whole. But this particular spot, those customs officers were actually telling us that it's a regular, like, it's a regular occurrence, you know. And then while we were still there, we left Georgina Ibe, remember. So the location boss coming from behind saw her. She actually told us that they wanted to rape her, but she was in a monthly flow. So the guy slapped her and then told her to leave. So the location boss saw her walking on the express around 11 p.m. That's the time this stuff actually happened. So they picked her up, and then they now met us up at the customs checkpoint. And while we were still there trying to organize ourselves, some other vehicles came and also gave a report that they are still robbing some other person. So it's so I urge you all, my message is I urge you all to get your PVCs. I lost mine in the robbery, but I guess I'll find a way to see if I can still get it a new one back, because vote I must. Thank you guys for, disregard any communication as regards WhatsApp, anybody chatting you, blah blah blah, until I'm able to retrieve everything. Thank you guys. God bless you, Swag Nation. I love you all. Booyaka.